So I just wanted to talk real quick about managing expectations. Um, Managing expectations is something that we all need to work on. I actually started managing my expectations in a different way, and that it came to me because I didn't like being disappointed. So I manage my expectations. I don't really expect anything from anybody. And I understand even when people make promises, not to necessarily hold too much weight into those promises. If things come from it, that is amazing. If things don't come from it, that's amazing as well. I just keep it moving. A lot of people need to focus on their expectations as far as relationships. Relationships meaning with your partner, relationships to other people, even friendships. You need to manage your expectations in friendships because just because you do something in a friendship or a relationship doesn't mean that it's going to be reciprocated. Doesn't mean that you're going to get the same thing that you're giving the other person. And you need to manage your expectations if you're not sitting down and having a conversation with these people about the things that you expect, the things that you need, the things that you desire in these relationships or friendships. Then that's when disappointment sets in, and that's when you get upset and arguments and things of that nature happen because one, you don't sit down and talk about what you expect from another person, and two, you're not managing your expectations. I'll do another video at a later date about how to manage your expectations, but right now this video is just specifically on managing your expectations, letting people know, I'm letting you know that you need to manage your expectations. And one of the things that I do, that I try to do now as a parent, is help my children manage their expectations now while they're younger. That way they don't feel entitled when they get older. Because when you feel entitled, you feel like that you should get any and everything that you want it, when you need it, when you desire it. And my opinion about that is because people at a young age are not taught to manage their expectations. One of the bad things that I feel like is bad that parents do now is they give their children everything. Everything they didn't have, everything they may want, everything they may need. Not things that they may need, things that they want, or the things that parents think children need. Because the things that we may think they need, they may not even need. That just may be something within us that we feel like that we want to give our kids. um, and it gives them a level of entitlement. So they don't necessarily learn how to manage their expectations as a young child, and then that leading into adulthood can cause more issues and traumas and things like that. And you never learn how to manage those expectations. So when you become an adult, it's much worse, especially when you get into relationships, when you get into long lasting friendships, even expectations that you put on your parents or your family members. If you don't learn how to manage those expectations, if you don't learn how to sit down and talk to somebody about the things that you expect from them, is all going to lead to disappointment because you're not going to get anything that you need from them if they don't feel like that they have to give it to you. So again, I'll do a video at a later date on how to manage, steps that you can take on managing your expectations. But for right now, I just wanted to talk about managing your expectations, even teaching your children. If you already know how to manage your expectations, if you know steps that you can take, start instilling that on your kids. Start telling your kids no, and telling them why you tell them no, why they can't have this thing that they want, why they can't eat out every night, or why they can't get all the newest games. Because some parents are giving their kids all that, and they may expect the same thing from you because you're their parent and their friends are getting it, so why can't they get it? And you have to tell them no, and you have to tell them why. And You may even have to sit them down and have a long, deep, intimate conversation with them about their expectations and why they don't get the things that they want when they want it every single time. So again, if you're an adult and you haven't thought about managing your expectations, please do so. It will save you a lot of hurt, pain, arguments, and disagreements. And if you have children, please start helping them manage their expectations. And again, I'll do a later video on how to manage your expectations, steps you can take in order to manage those expectations. But until that video comes out, do your homework, do the things that you need to do to help yourself in any and every situation, as well as your children, or if you don't have any children, just your close family and friends. All right, guys, I appreciate y'all.